Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. So as you saw in the, I think I would have made that those are just video clips at the beginning of this episode. Got all the trailer all loaded up with bales. I mean, they are still grass. Fermenting 48%. I know I did poke them. I really probably shouldn't have, but we can say that we taped them up so they're still sealed. But yeah, anyways, we are going to, well, as you can see, I've been busy. We should first get that out of the way. This area we have mowed, I have now plowed and destoned it. Destoned? Unstoned. Anyways, removed the stones, put them through the crusher. We got about $4 grand for them. Oh, I missed a couple. Oh well. But right now, I am going to get these bales cleared off here so we can get to seeding. And you're probably wondering, how are you going to seed with the tiny little tractors you have and 11 grand? Well, I'm thinking we're going to be going with canola and grass. I think we're going to plant this as canola because it's a bit of a bigger field, and well, let's face it, we're getting sick of grass already. We've only done it twice, but we're going to be using the weeder, seeing how it does not take nearly as much power, and we can put canola in with it. So I figured that might be a good idea to do. Just gonna hang on one second here. Anyways, yes, what were we saying? Well, let's get these silage bales moved off the field, and we can get the seeding hopefully pretty soon. We should turn time up a little bit. I don't like the way it's a little bit stuttery. I have, actually I just barely moved my gaming system and everything downstairs into my basement to the new TV, and I have to say that it's definitely a lot better of a TV. But now it's a better TV so I can have HDR running. But ever since I have HDR running, it just seems like it's a bit of a, yeah, like I said, it's a bit stuttery. Don't know why. Oh, I guess we should have flipped that one. Cal in 22 now, when you tip the bale spike upside like that, the bale just falls off. Oh, come on. In 19, you kind of have to shake it off, it wouldn't slide. Now they just fall off like that. You see, now when I want it to stay on, it doesn't. Oh, got both of them like this. And back and forth, probably getting tired of this. I know I am. We'll get the last few of these cleared off of here, and then we'll head on down to the store. I don't think we'll be able to run a weeder with our Zetor. I think we'll have to either use this. Yeah, I might have to use this one. Oh, that's a bright green. Okay, let's just, before we take off and do that, let's take a look here under the weeders. So the Pneumatics 900 seeds and the Pneumatic Pro 1200 seeds. Oh, this one only needs 90 horsepower, so we could run that one with our Zetor, this one here. And it's 9 meters, so that's not bad. I think we're going to do that. How much was it? Whoops. What? 18 grand. So I would like to buy it, but this first time around we may just have to lease it. Pay leasing because it's quite expensive and you're just throwing money away. I would like to buy it, especially if we're going to use it over and over and over again. But all in due time. Yeah. When I was doing this field, I just kind of glanced through the forestry equipment stuff, like where we got the stump grinder from, and we got this one here, Goodness, that's moving quick. Yeah, we leased this one here, 24 grand to buy, when we could have just done this one. Oh, it's not much more expensive. Actually, we did the right one. But this one used less horsepower, so we could have done that one instead. We could have probably run that off of our Zetor. We had to run this one off the Fendt. So, anyways, yeah, I just thought I mentioned that. Don't know why I would mention that, but I did. So anyways, I'll go ahead and get these shifted out of the way, and we will move on to seeding, because that's more exciting anyways than watching me go back and forth this. Actually, before I leave, I was going to mention that we actually had paid off the loan completely for our stone crusher, but in the course of working this plowing and stone picking and all that stuff, we actually run out of money again. So I had to cut down one more tree in the bush there behind the house, which I didn't really want to do, but I needed some money. And then, yeah, we sold that and it brought us back up. So we still have, where is it here? $5,000 worth of loan. I mean, we could pay it off again, but I think I'll just leave it until we're more financially sound. See how we have to buy, or lease the seeder, the weeder, and buy some seeds yet today. So just keep the loan for now. So how's everyone's week been? My week's been cold. I've mentioned in previous videos that work construction, so it's been quite frigid outside this past couple weeks after Christmas. I'm recording this on the Friday, what is the day? Number the 7th? Yes, Friday the 7th. And wow. Woke up this morning, checked the temperature, it was minus 37, 39, somewhere around there. Without wind chill, and with wind chill it was like minus 50. I mean, today we weren't planning on doing a whole lot outside because we knew it was supposed to be quite cold. So mainly we just wanted to, while we were renting a telehandler for this project we're working on right now, and we just wanted to get the thing returned because we were done with it. But we've had so much trouble with that thing, trying to get it started. First thing, beginning of last week, the battery just stopped holding charge, so it just wouldn't. You could hardly get the thing started because it needs a charge to start it. Obviously, we had the booster on there, didn't matter. And it doesn't have a block heater, which would be very handy. They have an oil pan heater, which is, I mean, better than nothing, but the block is so cold, it does not want to turn over. So, yeah, so we went there, got the telehandler started, and then waited for them to come retrieve it, or pick it up and bring it back. And then we brought my skid steer back as well. Want to do some snow clearing here at home because we've been getting a few inches of snow in the last little while, and it's building up on the sides of the driveway, so kind of want to clear that away, give a bit more room for snow to drift in like it always does. But yeah, the last two bales, I was going to jump cut this, but I've talked through the whole moving section, so no point skipping it now. Last one over here. Yeah, so we got, how many did I say before? I didn't say, but I figured out before we had 15. Whoa. 15 bales on the trailer right now. And I think we have 12 left to go, so these next ones we're just moving now should easy fit on the next load to go to the store and sell. Yeah, as you can tell, I did not stone pick the entire field, just where they were showing. You can see where I've driven around, it's got weird marks all over the place. But yeah, okay, so we'll just leave these here, and I think we're gonna just shut this tractor off, parked up beside the stone picker here, because we can do all the work with the Zetor, which is our own. We don't have to put hours on our leased machine. There we go. Leave that there. Okay, so I will jump cut this now. I will see you down at the store. Well, the store there, pick up the, getting the weeder. So yeah, see you down there in a few minutes. And here we are. Looks like we're about just under half tank of fuel again. Does not have the biggest fuel tank on this tractor, but this is what we got for now. So let's go in here and see if they have something out back for us. Hello, miss. Let's see here. Weeders. Do you have the Pneumatic Star 900 that we could lease off you for 918 bucks? Should be out front. Whoops. Also, we need to buy some seed. Big bags, 1,000 for 800. Or seed 1050 for 950. I think we're just gonna go with the bags. Yeah. Whoops. Because I think the big bag pallets. Yeah, these are even more expensive. So yeah, we're gonna go with just the big bags. Seeds. Get 2 of them. It's 2,008 liters. That should do us for a long time. Because especially for putting in canola, it doesn't use much seed anyways. Oh, just want to say, thank you. Do these doors close? You know, 19 they used to close. Just heard something. Nope, okay. Okay, so let's go pick her up. Hopefully it's not going to be too heavy off the back end. We do not have the option of putting a weight on the front of this. Ooh, that's a bit on the heavy side, but... Okay, 300 liters of seed. Canola. Let's head on back. Can't even see the tractor behind this thing. Whoa. I'm not quite sure now if I do something. For some reason, every once in a while, my remote kicks out and I can't set cruise control, all the right buttons, but I'll just have to reset that 1 second. Alright, got that sorted. All sorts of issues today. I don't know what's happening. My one remote doesn't want to connect. This one remote was being weird. I couldn't even turn off the remote for some reason, which is very mind-boggling. It just would half shut off, but it would still be connected to part of the game. Like it would just go like a blue, not like like the PlayStation blue screen, not like a, I don't know what, not a game crash blue screen, like the you probably know what I mean. But it would still hear the clicking from on the game, like disconnecting the attachment on the back. So I don't know. So I finally turned it on, put it on rest mode, the PS4, and then it turned it off, and then finally got it turned back on. Oh, so many issues. Anyways, we got it sorted, so now we're on our way back to the field, and we should get some work done finally. Well, the work I wanted to get done, not just bale moving. Oh, now the steering's sticking. I know it happened on FS19, it stuck a bit too, and I thought it was maybe just the game was getting buggy and something because they weren't fixing it, but Now it seems to be sticking here too. Sometimes it helped, like I said again, turning off the remote and or controller and turning back on again. Something usually fixed it for me at least. But anywho, back to our little plot of land that is really changing. Let's get that unfolded. See how wide this guy goes. Should be about there, looks like. Turn it on. Drop her down. Oh yeah. Easy pulls it. I mean, I think we are a little down on power, but not too bad. I know we were definitely overloading it with the baler. And this is easy work for it then. I think we were getting a bit more wheel slip than anything. So. Our little workhorse. It's a good thing there's no hills here. Excuse me. Yeah, no hills in this area. Oh, it's one little plot. There's hills around. You can see that, but yeah, where we're farming, there's no hills. That's one pass. Ooh, that's 11, 12, 13%, 12%. That used a fair chunk actually, more than I was expecting. I mean, we still have lots to see. That's not an issue. Yeah, I found with some of these manual gearbox tractors, even if you don't have your shifting on manual, so when the computer still does it automatically for you, it has a very hard time picking the right gear. I found, especially in the older Steyr tractor that you start on Belron, the French map anyways, probably butchering that name. Yeah, that Steyr on there, or they even have it on Elm Creek too, but only that one. And you start with it on this map. But I deleted it. Anyways, that one. When you're doing some jobs that are high, like right on the limit of its power, it really has a hard time picking the gear it wants to be in. Which you would just either pick the lower gear, so it's got a bit more RPM and just takes off. Doesn't need to be saving fuel, just burn it off and get it going. Yeah, this will not take too long at all, planting this. Actually, I know I'm gonna disappear again here, but not disappear. I'll pause the game here and try again. Because I couldn't get into my settings before to turn off HDR, see if it was gonna smooth up a bit. But once I get to the end there, I'll pause it again and try. I'm just not happy with how it's performing. I think, well, I'm still on PlayStation 4 obviously, so it's the older console, but don't have the money right now to upgrade to something better. And I know I've had PS1, 2, and now the 4. I've had 2 PlayStation 4s, but I've always been a console guy. But the way consoles are going and the way I've been seeing and hearing PCs, it's kind of like PC is almost the way to go, but it's also a lot more money to get into it if you want a decent PC. So all in time. This is working for now. I can deal with a little bit of game stuttering. But anyways, let's just stick us on a time lapse and we will get this done. Hopefully we don't have to see for this field here. I mean, we're almost to 50% now already. Once we get to 50%, well, I'm not going to start the time lapse yet, obviously. Once we get it down to 50% in the tank, we'll take a look at the map and see how far we are across the field. if we're gonna get it done or not, but I think we should. But who knows? 55. Yeah, we should be about half done once we get down here. Yeah, you can see one little divot out there where I forgot to lift the plow. So I just cutting my grass there, but oh well. Yeah, so that's 50% there, near boats. So let's take a look here on the map. Workers, there we go, crop types. No, that's not halfway yet. I mean, it does get shorter, so that's might be pretty close. But anyways, let's stick us on a time lapse now, and we will get the rest of this field done. And yeah, I'm not pretty sure what else we're gonna do today. Probably just the seeding, and then probably beginning the next episode might start off with a bit of a montage of mowing that other grass area there and baling that for silage as well. Beginning of the next episode, we'll most likely be starting off by selling our silage, get that bank account balance back up, because we're gonna need money coming pretty soon for the canola harvest. What's the cheapest one we can lease? Because we're guaranteed we'll be leasing. Where's harvesters? There. I don't know why my mind blanked all of a sudden. Cheapest one is a Nova 330 for 75. Leasing cost is 38, so it's not too bad. We also have to get a header, and it would be nice to get a bit of a bigger header too, because this is with a 3-meter header. It's going to be a while going back and forth getting this done. But yeah, like I said, oh, time lapse. Let's get this going. So, as you can see, we just came from the store again. Did not quite have enough seed. It was close. About 1 1/4 passes to go. 100 liters probably would have done it, but the tank just was not quite big enough. So yeah, I have to make the long, slow drive out there. It's not that big of a deal. So I'll drive all the way back, get that a little bit done. Then we're going to hop over to the other field, going to grass that one, I think, because yeah, only other options in here are, oh, it's on yet, okay. Yeah, I got grass, oilseed radish, and canola. It's the only thing we can put with this. So I think we're going to grass that area that we have plowed up around our grapes that we're not doing anything with because we don't have a machine for it. And I think they won't just grow, you have to knock the old growth off of it, the leaves and stuff like that. I have to clean that off before they grow again, I'm thinking, because they haven't done anything as of yet, and we've passed whatever it is now in game time. So guess we'll have to wait and see if they do anything. I don't think they will until we I want the proper term. What do we need to do to them? This prune. pre-prune. Need to prune them. That's what it is. I just couldn't think of the name. Like what was you needed to do for some stupid reason. Couldn't think of the term prune. Oh man. Anyway. Oops, let's turn this thing on, drop her down. Oh yeah, one pass is just the perfect width. We would have made this field any bigger, would have been too big. I mean, I don't know how much overlap. I had a bit of overlap when I first started the field, but other than that, I think I was pretty close with the overlapping. So, thing we also need to keep an eye for is the tree planter in the used vehicle sale. Ooh, can't quite afford that guy. That would be a bit of an upgrade, wouldn't it? From the Zetor to the 8RT. 8RT? 9RT? 8RT, yeah. That would be a bit of an upgrade. I think that we might be jumping the gun just a little bit. Go. And I'm not quite sure what setting I had now. Don't remember. Did I have weeds on or off? Weeds are off. Good. I don't like weeds. I wish they would have adopted the system from Seasons and from Realism's modding, because they still have their weeds the same way as they had in 19. Just randomly, they're in the field. Just the whole field is just covered. It's kind of don't like it. Don't like the system for that. Turn that off. Put swap that seed over to grass. I know really you wouldn't be able to do that. You have to put different seeds in it. But it's in game. We're allowed to do that, so may as well. I mean, we could simulate changing a seed, empty out the seed, change it over to grass, and then refill the seed again. But yeah, I know you're gonna be putting the same seed back in it anyway. So yeah, things we need to keep an eye out for in the sale should be, like I said, the tree planter, fertilizer spreader, and either one would work. If you go here, fertilizer, technology, spreaders. This one will work, it does just fertilizer, but I would really like to see this one come into sale. This one, or, oh, I thought that one did it too, but no. This one would be the best, because you can also do lime. Then we could get lime spread on our fields. What was the price of that? 28? This one's 25. 26. Yeah. So this is really the one I would prefer to go for, because you can do both jobs, not just the one. So, yeah. Just make sure we keep an eye out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it shows up. Yeah, so we get this grassed, and then that might do it for this episode. We're going to call this episode what? Just old plain old seeding? Or what? Trying to think of a clever title. Seed before weed? No, no, no. Seeding with a weeder. Weeder seeding? I don't know. Guess you'll probably know already, because it'll be on there. I'm just trying to think of it right now. But yeah, anyways. Got 5.7 hours and we are getting through this diesel again. What do I have fuel usage on? I think fast, or as much as we can. Saving. There we go. Fuel usage high. Yeah, maybe that's why it's getting through so quick. I mean, I don't mind it. I always did on 19 as well, put it on high, or as high as you could. They had low in default. But to me, like, even on default on 19, it just was like you didn't burn through any fuel. You just do jobs and jobs, just tons, and your fuel just never went down. Because kind of annoying. Didn't really have to, but like even you have 200-300 hours on a let's play or a game, but you swap tractors between then. You maybe only take one tractor to the gas station once, or the fuel station once, to fill it up, which is kind of like, yeah. Because now this usage is much better. It's more scale with everything else that's going on. Because normally your tractors and tractors real get thousands of hours, because each job takes hours upon hours and you're just going back and forth and doing it. Here it's all time scale back, so your tractor, if it hits 100 hours, it's getting quite old already, but you've only filled it up twice, 3 times. It's like, because I think I had some tractors, whoops, I did not want to go in the cab. Yeah, I had some tractors where I think you could do, most of them you could do about 13 hours on a tank, 12, 13 hours on a tank of fuel. That was give or take. But yeah, you sure do eat through the grass seed quite a bit faster than canola, because we've used almost all of it. We're down to 36%, 37% yet. But yeah, it's nice to see that they've added the fuel usage of high to the game as well. Nice to see. Yeah, seeing how we do have weeds turned off on this series. We don't need to keep the weeder for weeding in the future, because they should not grow. I know there's an option, not an option, but there's one job you're supposed to do in your fields after seeding is rolling. And I don't know if this is going to say we need to do it, or no, it just says, oh yeah, it says needs lime, needs rolling. So I don't not think we're going to be able to get to rolling. That was, did you wonder if that came across in the video? But it's like, it's a very dull color, and then when I got into the tractor, all of a sudden just went, it came back a bit brighter, sharper colors. Very weird. I don't know if that came across in the video at all or not, but anyways, yeah, because if we want to do rollers here, the smallest roller, 160 horse. Yeah, get that one, 350. We are moving off to the side. That's what you get for going and looking in the store menu while you're supposed to be seeding. Ooh, is 57 liters of grass going to be enough? I don't know. Just cruising. Don't tell me you're going to have to go back to get that little bit more seed just to finish this area off. I guess I double tapped it. Oops. Speed up time a little bit again. Get through the day here. Where is it? Would have been faster going the other way around. Oh, looks like we should have enough seed. Yeah, missed a few little rocks in either field. I wish you could go back and if you missed them, you could just grab them by your hand and throw them out of the field, but you can't. You have to use a stone picker. Or if you had an option for a shovel or something you could use to go and grab them. But maybe a mod will come out for that. I know PC will probably get that, but consoles won't. And yeah, I think their Giants said, or they will be back in their offices January 10th. That's this coming Monday. And after that, they're sorting out, or going to be sorting out and reposting mods to the console mod hub, I think, because they took their Christmas break and they're just coming back now. Yeah, so we've been without new mods for quite some time now. Look at that, 9 liters left. Wow. So we will go here. Whoa! And unload that. Oh, not enough space, of course. Which side is going to do? Left side? No, right side. Nice. So I wonder, how heavy is this? 153 kilograms yet. There's 9 liters of seed in it. That's quite heavy for 9 liters of seed. So let's just call it an episode. I'm going to get this returned and do some mowing and stuff off camera. Well, it'll be partially on camera. This area over here. Let's go and fly here a little bit. Zoom out. Yeah, so we're gonna mow this area here. Whoa. Probably just, yeah, we'll probably mow all this too. Up here till however far we can. I think it's about here, somewhere where our land ends, and up and across. We'll mow all that grass, and then once we have money again from our silage, we'll probably plow it up so we can get. I'm not quite sure what we would put in that yet, or just leave it and we just keep mowing it as it comes, as it grows. Yeah, we'll get this all mowed down. Paint these long, tall bushes in here. I might do some landscaping beforehand, so we can get them cleared up, and then the grass is at the same stage in the growth. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to get that weeder returned and do some mowing, and I will see you in the next one, because I'm doing mowing now because we still have the baler here on lease. So yeah, that's going to do it. I will see you in the next one. Later.